Hello everyone and welcome back and welcome to Solasta, Crown of the Magister. Today we will finally start this epic playthrough. So let's just hit new adventure, select this main campaign, difficulty is fine, we will keep the intro, Iron Man is... we don't need that. And yes, we have our mighty heroes, Brakk, the half-orc wanderer ranger, Tavern, the half-elf lawkeeper sorcerer, draconic bloodline by the way, also Astarion, a high-elf aristocrat rogue from a different game, and also Lightheart, a Sylvan elf spy, Cleric, who's worshipping like a battle thingy. I don't remember. But yeah, let's just press this lovely button here and press it again. And let's just have a comfy music playing on after this loading screen. Imagine our party meeting in a tavern, and let's just wait for the loading screen to end. One more press and the game will start.
Before the cataclysm, there were no gods on Solasta. No humans either. Then, the rift opened. Some say it was a magical accident, or the work of an evil god. No one knows for sure. The cataclysm destroyed the old High Elf Empire. Manicalan, they called it. And twisted the land beyond recognition. Now, only the brave and the foolish go there, in search of ancient treasures. But something is happening deep in those Badlands. Whatever it is, it can't be good.
After the cataclysm. Well, there's no way I'm gonna read this out loud. All right. Well, let's do this.
This beer tastes like donkey piss.
Oh.
Not that I'm complaining.
Yeah, right, Astarion.
Is this the place for the Legacy Council job? Hope I'm not too late.
Ran into a bit of trouble on the way here.
Take a load off. There's plenty of donkey piss to go around.
You're not too late, friend. We're all here for the same reason. Grab a chair.
Another round, barkeeper. 4 of your finest flagons of donkey piss, please.
Hell yeah.
Looks like you've been waiting here a while.
We do what we have to. So what's this trouble you were telling us about?
Well, I was making my way here when 3 bandits leapt from the bushes with crossbows. They dragged me off to some decrepit prison and tossed me in a filthy cell that smelled of rat piss. Don't know what was holding the place up.
Probably mind flayers. Alright, enough with the PG-3 jokes. Let's do this. This tutorial is really nice. Oh yeah, I might need to read this. That is fine. I understood that. Let's see. No about there, we can just explore around. Journal. I can just press this button. That's fine. That is fine. I guess we're going this way. I already clicked on it. Thank you. Okay. Can I guess something? Guidance.
Eina Divo Viribe.
Okay, we cannot go that way. Do I hear some people talking? Oh, that's an alt. That's nice. Same button. And we have a torch. What's this? Right, let's move on. Yep, I can see it, thank you. Boom. Can jump here. Or should here? Oh, I can. That's good.
Oh!
Okay, that's fine. I failed an athletics check, which is not that bad because we're not in combat. Oh, look, a potion. Yeah, I cannot move that from this side. So that's just...
Oh!
Okay, Lightheart is bad at this. He's not a jumpy person. Just sucks at rolling dice. Hopefully not the latter. We need some lucky rolls in this playthrough. Hello. Sorry. Yeah. Okay, that's basic stuff.
That's better.
Yes, it is. So we got back our stuff. Okay, so Lightheart has a spear and shield and a light crossbow. We have some light sources as well.
Bit of light won't hurt.
Yep. Oh, I can use it like this. That's cool. It uses my weapon. Okay. You have this for spell focus. 1d8 healing potion. This one is... Okay, that's good. You just told me that I can stack items. You lied to me. Okay. Some stuff. Scroll of Cure Wounds. What's this? Basic poison. Good. Okay, she can craft poison. And she has this, but she cannot use it. It's fine. We have ammunition. That's interesting. I wouldn't mind these in Baldur's Gate 3. At least for the player character. I don't mind having infinite ammo for NPCs. Okay, this is our character. Alright. Lightheart just escaped. That was her story.
Nice move, that trick with the wall. Glad you're no worse for wear.
Perhaps someone else can tell a story since it looks like we might be here a while.
Have another ale. It's not like you have anywhere better to be.
Yeah, let me get a drink as
Well,
well.
let me tell you my story then. I too was accosted on the way here, but I faced my foes head on.
Oh, yeah.
Proceed then. Everyone enjoys a tale well told.
Here we go. With the 20 initiative. Okay. I guess we fight. Attack. Yes. You know what? Attack again. Let's move here. Nope. Oh, look, another one. Yeah, I know that. Shove. Ooh. Okay, let's finish this with an offhand attack. Great. Now I can move here without taking an opportunity attack. And attack again! Ha! Disengage and push rock. What? Can I be cautious from here? I mean this, yeah, this is scripted. Okay, that's up. Yeah, 50 HP, that's script. Why does it even let me do stuff? Disengage. And we can just push this. Probably gonna demolish the entire bridge. And the wolf is dead. Oh wait, maybe that's the
What a
big
bunch
bad
of
wolf.
namby-pambies. You're lucky you weren't attacked by Sorax.
That's right, mate. It's always good to be lucky.
The Badlands are thick with them, shape-shifting bastards.
Go easy on him. He's just a harmless old drunk. Probably saw lizard folk or dragonborn or something.
You think I don't know the difference? All those spines on their backs, those jaws. You've never seen anything like it. Not lizard folk, not troglodyte, not dragonborn, I'm telling you.
No one believes in Sorax anymore. Except the Church of Einar, of course. There's a Sorak under every bed if you believe them.
Easy now. Don't mock people for their faith.
Read them books. Sorax are masters of deception, infiltration. Anyone here could be a Sorak. You'd never know.
This guy is
Oh, come
Cole?
on.
Cole Carnage?
You'll see.
The YouTuber,
So
streamer.
anyway,
Sorax might be legend,
think
but
it's the same
orcs
voice
are quite real.
Yeah.
And not just in the
He does
Badlands.
some voice acting.
I stumbled across a secret settlement
think
right
that's him.
here in the Principality.
Bullshit.
Language.
High in the hills, 2 days west of here. I left the main road to find a shorter way through. And I was making good time when I dropped through a sodding sinkhole into a cave.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I must have fallen on my wrong side.
Here we go.
Light is with us.
It's time to control Tav. Typical Tav, low HP. Hey, look, at least I'm friendly to myself. Can I ignite this? Yeah. Huh? Oh. Because I haven't, yeah. No free hand. That's a thing in D&D. Does it work with Firebolt?
Solasta, Ego, Malmis.
Yep. Boom.
Orcs, here. I must report this, which means I must get out of here alive.
Yeah. Main object. Survive. With 3 HP. Hello. Healing. Sure. Is there anything here? Of course. Commoner's clothing. Sorcerer's outfit. No, it's the same. Same AC, but this one looks better. The basic commoner armor. Now hold on, do I have to heal? Don't want to waste that potion. It doesn't say to heal.
There they are. If they see me, I'm dead.
Yeah, that's probably right. Doesn't matter if I'm full HP or not. Also because this is a scripted tutorial. And it doesn't say to heal. Ooh, heal yourself is a secondary quest. So if it gives me XP, it might be worth it to do. We'll see. Okay. I rolled a critical hit on that object with the firebolt. Wait, this is the part where I'm gonna take a long rest? Escape. Keep jumping. Let's keep going on. Oh, there's just only 4 of them. Anything special here? Abysmos. Mine? Hey, can I? No, I cannot dual wield because of this. Yeah. Okay. Let's go down here.
Worse, it looks like this is the only way out. I just need to be patient. They can't stay there forever.
Yep, and this is why we will take a long rest. Oh look, heal yourself, quest completed. Can I climb out? Hello. Okay, they are gone. Don't need to be cautious anymore. Okay, there's nothing here, so we can just leave.
Not sure I would have slept so close to a horde of orcs.
Orcs have a very distinctive stink.
Says the half-orc.
I'm beginning to think Lord Karen might be a mythical creature.
We've all told a tale of our travels here. All but one of us.
Yes, but I have a good reason for that.
Yeah, because
It's none of
Bigotry is
your
not
bloody
really...
business.
Come on now, don't be a killjoy. We all sang for our supper. Your turn.
Fine. You want to know the truth?
I'm a
I
vampire.
stopped on the way
Oh,
here to visit
wait,
an
wrong
old
game.
friend of mine, and discovered he was up to his eyeballs in debt with a loan shark.
Oh, that's not good.
Indeed. He put up a family heirloom as collateral and wanted me to reacquire it, because you see, I can be quite stealthy when necessary.
Here we have our sneaky rogue, Astarion. Spotted. What's this? Steve's tools.
Liam, always thoughtful.
So, can I get in here? Not that loud, please. Okay, where do we want to go? Lockpicking. Fine. There's no way I can fail this. Still a DC 10. What happens if I fail this? Okay. Sneak around. It won't turn, right? Oh wait, there's more. Can I just get out of here? Okay, these guys are useless. Let's see. Oh, there's something here. Let's gather it. We have a short bow and a rapier. And daggers as well. We already have the receipt for this. Sure. Where do we go? We go up here? Yeah, we go this way. Come on.
A crude trap.
Traps. You must detect it. Okay, it's detected. Okay, do not fail this, please. Thank you. Good. Good. I swear these rolls are scripted. Oh, look, another trap. Nice. Quest item and some gold. Now we can just escape.
There you are, you filthy crook!
You? What? You're drunk. Get out of here before I kill you.
Think you scare me? Not anymore.
A grave mistake.
Liam, what are you doing here? I told you I'd take care of it.
If they die, the game is over. Well... Okay. Well, we are still hidden up here. And we can actually... attack with advantage And this should be a sneak attack as well. Okay, don't tell me that's not scripted. Double 20s. Okay.
Are you four here to see Lord Karen?
No, I'm here to play Solasta. Oh, that's not an option.
Well, we're not here to drink ourselves to death.
Well, thank you for making that clear. Well, if you're here for Lord Karen of the Legacy Council, that would be me.
Oh. So, let's get some gold for waiting.
Fine. I'd like to present you with a bill for the time we just spent cooling our heels.
Feel free. The Council's bursary enjoys a good laugh.
We kind of need a little bit more info about the job, my lord.
Well, I suppose it's better if you know what you're doing. What do you want to know?
Are you your employer?
Are we going to work for you?
Not exactly, no. I'll be your contact with the Legacy Council, which you will serve as deputies. That's why we need to go there and get you sworn in.
We hear this is a mission for the council, but what is it exactly?
Dear Mareike, you don't know? I'll try to make it simple, but you know, politics. The council includes representatives of the most powerful and influential organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms. It was created to lead a joint effort to explore the Badlands.
What are the Badlands?
What are the Badlands, really?
Simply put, they are a monster-ridden, chaotic wasteland
Ah,
that used to be
just
the
for me.
elven empire called Manicalan. It was destroyed about 1,000 years ago by the Great Cataclysm. Now, only ruins remain, full of forgotten knowledge, riches, and dangers.
That's the best words to hear.
Which countries make up these eastern kingdoms?
Simple. The Principality of Masgarth, here, is in the middle. The Snow Alliance lies to the north, the Kingdom of Galavan to the east, and the New Empire to the south. All friendly, more or less, but the peace is fragile.
I will never learn those.
What are the organizations you mentioned?
The Council is, how to put it, a non-governmental organization, meaning that state governments are not represented to avoid partisanship. Instead, there are delegates from the Guild of Antiquarians, the Tower of Knowledge, the Arcaneum, and the Circle of Denantar. And the Church of Einar guarantees fairness, led by Marshal Beric Sunblaze and Oathkeeper Lyra Keen.
We know enough.
I think we know enough now.
But at least
Thank
we
you.
Heard the names. We good? Oh wait, no.
What can you tell us about this place? The Principality?
We don't exactly have the time. Anyway, the Principality of
Anyway.
Masgarth is ruled by Princess Kaiwood Silverflower. We are a wealthy state with fertile lands and the easiest access to the Badlands through a pass called the Copperhead Road. We're in the capital, Caer Kiflin, which was once part of the ancient Manicalan Empire of the High Elves. Hence the magnificent elvish buildings up there in the High Town. While we don't have a state religion, all of the major faiths of Solasta are represented here, though we tend to favor Einar, the god of valor and fidelity.
Okay.
We should go, don't you think?
Very well. Come, gather your things. You're late for your swearing in.
Hurry up and wait. The story of my life.
Well, well, well. We just gathered our party. And we can finally start playing. Or maybe not. What loading screens are huge. Although I'm not playing this one on SSD. That's a reserved spot for BG3. Press any key. Let's press Q. Hey. All right. Here we go. Our lovely party of 4. Hello?
We'll talk after your swearing in.
Sure. Let's just do that, I guess. Yeah, let's just do that. Should be... Oh. Like. Doesn't it show on the map? Where's the map? Oh, the map is done.
This place is magnificent.
I can go this way. Yep.
Nice gardens.
Okay, that's a blue one. Hello.
There's life yet, adventurers.
A Reiki smile on you.
Lady of Life, a follower of the goddess.
We need your services.
We do require your services.
I don't know for... Oh. Okay, you have all this stuff. I want to sell some stuff. This is worthless. This is also worthless. Oh. Oh, we probably need those. Antitoxin, and just skip it. Oh, I can sell this? Nice. Noble clothes? What? Just joking. If you have this noble thingy, how does it look on you? Okay, that's way too noble. This one's just too good. Alright. Let's continue with the main story for now. Pretty much finished the tutorial.
Look at the size of this council hall.
So this is what they spend our taxes on.
Look, is that...
The princess! Wait, is she leaving?
Apparently so.
Then who will administer the oath?
Okay.
The maid who empties her chamber pot. No, we're not as important as that. Perhaps her stable boy?
You thought it would be the princess?
If not her, then who?
If she rules the whole principality, who's more important?
Lady Keen, the council's oathkeeper, is trusted by all.
Lord Karen,
Yes, milady.
are these your new deputies?
They are, milady.
My name is Lyra Keen, oathkeeper of the council.
Shush. Quiet, everyone.
And I will be
You're the one
administering your
talking.
vows. Once sworn in, you will carry the authority of the council wherever you go. Your every action will reflect upon the council's reputation. Remember that. Always.
So no
Now,
murder
please,
going in this game?
raise your right hands. Do you, each and all, solemnly swear your lives and allegiance to this council and promise to carry forth our mission to protect our alliance from any who would threaten the common good?
I swear.
I mean, yeah.
Excellent. Lord Karen will enter your name into the council's register. Thank you for your service.
Congratulations, deputies.
Wait, that's it?
Yeah, I just wanted to say that. You know what? That was long enough.
Frankly, the speech was quite long enough for my taste.
The formality reflects the solemnity of your oath. but more would probably be immodest. So, the mission. As I'm sure you know, the Council maintains a number of outposts to secure the border between the Principality and the Marches. One of them is the former Imperial fortress, KLM. It's held by some 50 troops under the command of Captain Henrik. He sends us weekly status reports, or rather, he used to.
50?
We haven't heard a word from him in 3 weeks. Leave immediately for KLM and find out if anyone there is still alive. If Captain Henrik or anyone else is still breathing, bring him back. The Council wants a first-hand report.
Or at least most of them. Sounds dangerous. No, we wouldn't say that. Tell us about Captain Henrik.
What can you tell us about this Captain Henrik?
He's
a
captain.
fine officer. More than 15 years in the Principality's army. He inspires trust, loyalty, and courage. Hence the decision to post him there, facing danger.
Okay, sounds dangerous.
A whole garrison gone. There are only 4 of us.
And
just
me
find out what
controlling
happened.
you.
Run back
That's 5.
if you get scared.
Got it. Though we were hoping for a first mission with more riches than risk, if you catch my drift.
You don't get to choose your mission,
not Shadow
I'm
of
afraid.
Lightheart.
So, gather what you need and go. Time is of the essence.
Wait a minute.
Wait, these marches, they're not in the Badlands, are they?
The Marches are a no man's land, between the civilized world and the Badlands. It's outside the chain of mountains that really define the Badlands. We wouldn't send you in there. Yet.
Yet?
Right. I guess that's that. It's on to KLM.
Faction relations. Also, we have some factions. Location, that's fine. Factions. You said 5, there's 6. Okay. Oh, I would like to have this immediately. It's always fun to read about stuff. And it's also based on knowledge. That's good. So even if you defeat them, you don't get to know their AC, HP and stuff. It's probably tied to your, I don't know, nature? Survivor? Checks? Maybe? Oh, we don't need those. Log. It's fine. Alright. Level up. Okay, so we can fast travel like this. Great. And we can only level up when we take a long rest. Or maybe short rest too.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Sure. Can I talk with you?
Go get killed in the Badlands.
Thank you.
Hello, adventurers. What can I offer you?
Beer taste is bad.
Your beer is terrible, and that's being polite about it.
What? What? I've never had any complaints about the beer before. Maybe your palate is not refined enough.
How dare you?
Tell us about your tavern.
The inn? Well, it's not that old, but somehow it feels like it's been here forever. Well, you can meet all kinds of people here, that's the good thing. An old scavenger, a diplomat from the council, a knight, a lord, a beggar. We also have rooms to rent by the night.
Why the name Gravekeep's Cask?
Well, it's very old, from imperial times. Perhaps a historian would know, but I don't.
We need a room.
We'd like to stay for the night.
Sure. Just walk up to the suite and settle in.
A suite?
It's more like a large bedroom, really. But you know, this is the capital city.
So here we have horrible bear in a capital. That's bad. Okay, let's level up Mr. Brakk. Level 2 Ranger. Okay, we can pick a fighting style. The archery sounds fun, but what else can we get? Defense? No. Dueling. Oh, no. This is the offhand attack. I mean, we can take archery. Because there's no reason to take this. And even though I'm using 2 short swords at the moment, that's not what I'm gonna use later. We don't need that +1 AC. So we can get some extra a chance to hit with the range attacks. Because we have 16 decks, that's good. Good starter. This is pretty much how you start in BG3. 16 or 17 decks. So we can attack from far until the enemy gets near and just smash them. Yep. Spells, well, Hunter's Mark and Goodberry? Because I can use this for taking a long rest. Yeah. So I don't need jump, I don't need long strider, I don't need fog cloud, I don't need this. Heal is nice, but horrible wisdom. Detect magic. Nah. Okay. Astarion. Level 2. We got cunning action. So now we can use hide, disengage, and dash as a bonus action. Great. You need a better range weapon. Okay. Tough. Level 2 Sorcerer. You got sorcery points. Okay. We can unlearn 1 spell. I can just ignore it and learn a new one. I don't think that I will need mage armor since I have already 16 AC. But what else would I pick? Oh, Thunderwave, of course. Yep, that's fine. And we have Lightheart. Oh, lovely Cleric. She gets a General Divinity, Turn Undead, we know this from BG3, and we have this Decisive Strike. So it's like a smite. Huh. Fun. And she's the one who needs to prepare the spells. So let's just unpick everything. I said everything. Okay. So She has Magic Missile and Shield of Fate as a domain spell. So she can cast this anytime. We need Bless, Healing Word, Guiding Bolt, and Inflict Wounds for damage. We have a buff. We can use Cure Wounds as well. And let's use Detect Magic, because this one is a ritual. And let's just close this. And let's move on.
I'll be with you in a minute.
Okay, we need to get some food.
Welcome to Gorim's Emporium.
What do you have to sell?
Everything you'll need for going out there into the Badlands. Food, ropes, torches, and of course armor and weapons. I also have some other stock like remedies and antitoxins. That can come in handy. Ever heard of deep spiders?
Are you Gorim?
That's me, the one and only.
Okay, so we need to get some food. It's this one, right? I guess I buy one for each character. Yep. That's completed. Hello.
Deputies? A word, if you please.
So famous already. I love it.
You were in there too. Are you a member of the council?
I'm Annie Bagmorder, quartermaster. We don't have a seat in there, but they all know exploring the Badlands without us would be a bad idea. That's why you should stop by our headquarters downtown. You'll need our services, I'm sure.
Is that compulsory?
No. But you'll find our services useful. Everyone does. Did Lord Karen not tell you?
No, he pretty much stuck to giving orders.
So you are the sixth faction.
Anyway.
Okay.
We offer plenty of help and advice to beginners like you.
We are grown-ups, you know. At least, most of us are.
Of course you are. Well, good luck.
Scavengers, eh? I never knew if they were legit or not.
Inviting beggars to the council. How peculiar.
So what do you think? Should we check out their headquarters?
It's not far, but...
I've had enough talking. Let's go kill some monsters.
There we go.
If there's business to be done, we can't afford not to.
But spoiler alert, there won't be any fight in this episode. That's reserved for tomorrow. I just want to rush through the tutorial. Yeah. Yep. No. Okay. You can read these anytime.
Hello. How may I help you?
What do you sell?
What do you sell here?
Mostly potions for heroic adventurers like yourselves. I also have recipes for customers who like to craft their own. And ingredients too. Even rare flowers from the Badlands.
I can pick
Come back anytime. I'm almost always open.
Don't lie. Can I see your... Not now.
We should go.
Yeah. Visit the Scavengers headquarters. What is this one? Hello?
Ah, You came.
You piqued our curiosity. So, what exactly do you have to offer?
You don't know?
Do you sell healing potions?
Do you sell healing potions?
No.
No, we don't. There's a shop for that.
It's obviously.
What kind of help do you offer to people like us?
Simple. Now, people like you typically carry out missions for the Council. In the Marches, even in the Badlands. Sometimes far away, like Captain Merrin.
Who's Captain Merrin?
You really must be new. She's one of yours. Senior Deputy of the Council. Anyway, you trek out to some old ruin in the Badlands, kill a bunch of orcs. Well, you're still a bit green, so let's say goblins.
Ouch! You're hurting our feelings.
How dare
Orcs
you?
will hurt much more than your feelings, believe me. And stop interrupting,
half
it's
orc,
rude.
you know.
So let's say you find yourself with a whole load of rusty swords, leather armor, shields, too much for you to lug back here.
Oh, so we're puny as well as green. Thanks so much.
So instead, you brave
half
heroes
orc is
just
green.
clear the place of monsters and draw us a nice clean map.
Sure.
Then we take
I
our
can do
carts and pick up every piece of junk.
Killing
we bring it back,
monsters.
we sell it,
I like the sound of that.
and we split the profits with you. We move the stuff,
Whoa,
you
whoa.
go off to kill more bad things. Everybody
Splitting?
wins.
For a percentage, of course.
What? You could never carry it all anyway. Not in your little backpacks.
Hold my beer.
Well, thank you. I guess that's it for us.
Fine. Feel free to visit us any time. Or drop into any scavenger camp.
Are there others?
Anywhere we can settle. By the way, if you find Captain Henrik, tell him we're still interested.
In what?
In getting our people to Caerlem. The outpost is perfect for us. Close to the Badlands, with plenty of space for our camp.
Right, we'll tell him if we find him.
That would be appreciated. The more you do for us, the more we do for you.
Oh, so this business relationship can get better.
And I hope it will, friend.
I guess we'll see you around then.
Sure. Good luck out there. And don't forget, in the Badlands, always keep your eyes open.
Unless you don't have any. Look at all these chests. Free stuff. Okay, that's a lot of text. Thank you. Yeah. Oh, that's our storage. It's probably, yeah. And we can lockpick this one. Might as well guide Astarion. Gone. A 20 failed? I cannot do it anymore. Can you do it? You don't need deep tools. Wait, you had one, right? Yeah, and you cannot use it, so you can pass it down here. Okay. Let's try this one more time. Let's guide Brakk. Come on. 20. Okay, fine. It can stay locked. Oh, we are pretty much done. Hey, that means we can leave this area and start our journey. Okay, those are the faction. Oh, forgot to pick up some stuff. Angry, but what? Why is it angry? because I didn't lose it. Okay, so this is like affection, 3, 4. Sure, we can leave. Living in the dark. Well, my party will just stay here, and I will leave the adventure for the next episode, because this is already quite a long one, right? It's almost 1 hour. Time goes really fast when I play. Okay, but it doesn't work like that in the work. When I work. No, so, okay. This was the, well, first episode, I guess. I think I will call the previous one episode 0 or something like that. Character creation only. And yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next one, where we will actually do some fun stuff. So yeah, cheers.